It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And I think for Boston, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Man, they have to find a way to get better and not just be a mid-level team.
And getting the ball in the paint.
Johnson kicks to James. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Prez came into the NBA early, as is so common. Justice Winslow out there with Reed. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ellington in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And James gets it to go.
And half-court move, the killer crossover.
On the wing, James. There's a screen. Off the screen.
Ooh! That's how you attack.
Rattle, the team does. So whether the game is going well or going poorly, you can't tell from looking at him. He keeps an even keel.
Kicks it to Winslow, the 17-footer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Fantastic rhythm.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David
should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the Celtics always looking for players with a chip on their shoulder. I think in Marcus Smart, Chris, they've found that guy that fits that mold. To the paint, cuts it by. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, Chris, it didn't take long for you to get into broadcasting after your playing days ended. Was that something that you had always imagined doing after your career came to a close?
Influenced by that, and so the biggest blessing about it is that, or the biggest help about it is that, I've been put in a position where I get to work with some of the best guys that have ever done it, and, I just want to thank them for helping me get to a point where I feel comfortable,
Over the past season and a half, their development with Whiteside down there in the middle, that could slow up what you try to do offensively. But again, a staple for Eric Spoelstra and what the Heat do is defensive.
The charge for them in that win, it was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Well, how much more does it mean that they did this NBA Finals back in '76? Still, these fans have yet to have a team win the West.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Think offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 3 from Johnson. Good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got 5 points
on this performance.
You watch Jokic play, and you can see why so many are high on his ability to be a star someday. Brent has all the tools, is a legit 70.
Good, his timing on defense is good. Be interesting to see how he develops in the next couple seasons.
And they're moving it up. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal?
He won't miss many of those opportunities.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. So much of coaching in the NBA has to do with managing personalities, getting players to go in the
aggressive and playing under control.
Johnson outside from 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now. And here is Johnson. 7 points in the game. On the wing, James. No good off the front.
Coaches who said, need to get rid of this. Kevin, here's the rules.
Yeah, D.A., he didn't invent it. He just perfected it. Thanks. Alinari, he's checked in for Denver.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
both gone. 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Brent, the important
Scoring threat, Plumlee does have the size and athleticism to cause defenders some problems down there.
James kicks to Johnson. Count it.
So solid converting at the rim, the defense can't give.
Great game, Prez.
Hey, thank you, man. What's up?
Man, you and Justice really starting to look like a formidable duo out there.
Finally, huh? Starting to click.
You guys are lucky. Usually takes guys a while to find their tag team partner in the league. You know, Kareem and Magic didn't hook up till Kareem's 11th season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know about all that. We can hopefully build on what we've been doing and win some titles before 11 seasons.
Speaking of you guys, I've been trying to come up with some nicknames. I got some good ones. What about the executive branch?
No.
No?
We got our own thing, man. We have this orange juice thing.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Yeah. We have a whole handshake and everything. Every time we score, it's like orange juice. You have it?
I don't get it, but I like it. I'm going to run with it if that's all right.
That's great.
All right.
Speaking of running, I got to go, man.
All right. Hey, good game again. And thank you for this. This is great stuff.
Thank you.
James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. There's the dish to Johnson. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism.
The defense with the effective catch and shoot Jay.
Johnson kicks to James. And the dunk by James. And rarely do we get into the personal lives
They've gotten here in the first half.
Here's James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, Steve, offensively, you never want to be too predictable, and it makes me wonder, and interpret this however you want to. Who do you think is the most unpredictable player in the league?
He can score wherever he wants as long as he gets the ball in a good spot.
And for Hill, even as his shots per game have increased, his percentages have only gotten better. Last season, Greg, a career high in three-point percentage.
Yeah, and that spread out often.
A little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Third quarter here, and 5 lead. Heat trailed by 10. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Bosch passes to James. And James throws it down.
Just too dominant being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
I thought we had